says that truckers cannot eat healthy food. I took some fresh broccoli from Aldi, and we got some spinach and some fresh tomatoes, and I cut them up, put them in here after I cooked the fish, roasted it up, and unfortunately you can't see my plate when it was full, but because I've already started on it. But here's the fish, the broccoli, roasted tomatoes, spinach, more vegetables left for whenever he runs out, and we still got some more fish left. So definitely you can eat healthy while you're on the road, especially if you're team driving. So you got some storage underneath, and technically you can actually access this from under the main bed, as long as you don't mind lifting the bed up and you don't have a bunch of stuff stuck under it. You can actually access it that way. Good place to keep, you know, things that you don't necessarily need right now, but you want to stock up on your off time, because it's a lot cheaper to get it at Walmart or grocery store. Up and got some meats and some tea and breads and wraps and all that. So we got plans tonight, so I got to get off of here. So we went to Walmart tonight. We're in Alabama, and just went to the local Walmart and went ahead and picked up some different things. We brought some food with us, and we've stopped at a couple Aldi's, but I focused tonight on getting some good keto friendly and low carb items and different things that we can start eating, especially while we're on the road, because part of being on the road is you're sitting. So we want to focus on eating healthy and really think about what we're eating, instead of just putting empty carbs and, you know, trucker food and everything like that. So we got some more of these spinach wraps. These actually are these are spinach and herbs, carb lean, 4 grams net carbs. I'm gonna try this Good Seed Dave's Killer Bread. Really looks good. And we got some sugar-free cappuccino mix, Swerve, which is like a sugar replacement, so that I can do some like broccoli salad and different things that you would put, you know, sugar in. We're gonna do it this way. We got some maca powder, let's see, we got coconut oil, almond butter, which we can eat in our shakes. Start drinking this turmeric and honey apple cider vinegar. Got some collagen creamer and just some regular keto creamer. MCT oil powder, which again will go into shakes, and so will this antioxidant, fruit and fiber. I'm gonna try this s'mores syrup instead of just the regular creamer that you would have to add flavor to our coffee. And here's some just instant keto coffee. Give it a try. We do have regular coffee, but I want to have this as something fast. We have some dark chocolate clusters that are going to be for to put in with yogurt. We got some pepperonis because we have some sliced mozzarella cheese, and we're going to make like a keto friendly recipe with the cheese and pepperonis. Of course, some tomatoes. The unsweetened cocoa powder is going to be for shakes as well. Some cashews, which are just healthy to have while you're driving. And then we just got some different drinks. These are all with let's see, stevia. These have stevia in them, different flavors, some different varieties of tea, and of course we have stuff in our as it falls out, as our little mini fridge. We just got some fully cooked bacon. This was just chicken that we cooked. Of course, string cheese, sliced cheese, rotisserie chicken breast, so we can make some wraps. There's some, let's see if you can see it back here, some Greek yogurt, and let's see, this cheese spread. We got some Irish butter. We have eggs, and we went ahead and got some shrimp tonight, so we're going to cook that up. So we'll have the shrimp and the chicken as well. And we made sure to get some unsweetened tea, something fast to have. Of course, we have sunflower seeds. We'll be able to have those while we're driving. And of course, we still have, you know, pineapple to cut up, some few tomatoes, bananas, and then I have a whole thing of the little cuties oranges. So that's just a start, and then I will be making videos as we go, showing you what I make. Again, this is, you know, new routine for us, so we're just trying to get in a better place with our eating habits and not going to just eating, you know, rice and potatoes and, you know, all the empty carbs. Although I do have some sweet potatoes also, and it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of that. You just want to limit it. So that's all for now. So $310.04 was the total for this. That's what happens when you get groceries.
In California now.
This Walmart is mostly a department store with non-grocery items. They had a small little section that had groceries, and they actually only had like apples, oranges, and bananas that were outside of the cooler section. And inside of the cooler section they had a little bit of lettuce, they had grapes, and something else, pineapple, and something else that I got, I don't even remember. Oh, tomatoes. They had tomatoes, but they were only in the cold section. So this is the one Walmart, and it's like on the corner, but then if you go around the other corner you can see where it says Walmart, but there's no doors there, so it's kind of strange. So we're here in California, and this is Walmart. If you notice, there's no doors right here. It's the first Walmart we've seen so far. Not sure if there's any other ones that are like this, but there's no doors. So, is it out of business? No. Does it exist? Is it active? Yep. Entrance. See, here's the funny thing. It's on a corner. Onto this side. And here's the front of Walmart. Here's the parking lot. And it's just, there's Chili's, there's a mall across the street. It's on a corner. And they have the entrance here. Parking lot. No doors right there. Like I said, strangest thing. Not too far from where we're at is another Walmart, and it actually says neighborhood grocery. So I'm gonna have to look that one up on Google Maps. Evidently that one's supposed to be smaller than the other Walmart. We haven't been in the Walmart that's right here. We're gonna go eat first, get some dinner, because of course we have to get some groceries for the truck, and we're not gonna go hungry to go get groceries. And they have another Walmart that's like 1.5 miles away that's actually the neighborhood grocery. So I'm curious if you have to buy bags there, and if they actually have non-grocery items. You know, if it's the opposite of this, where they only have a little bit of non-grocery items. So, different experience, like I said. We have tons of bags in the truck that we would have brought in because we were used to that from Aldi. Wasn't expecting that in Walmart, which, I mean, it's no big deal. We just put the stuff in here, and then we'll just put it in the truck. But anyway, so I'm gonna get off of here before it starts raining. Just one of those little experiences that we've been learning on my 35th state to go in the last, basically, month.
Mind blown.
Yeah, at Aldi, this would have been 1/3 of the price, and it would have been a full basket. And I would have had tons of produce. That's another thing. We were only able to get grapes, bananas, tomatoes, lettuce. I think that was only...
Bananas.
I said
grapes,
that. Yeah, that was only... And a bulk of this was like, what, 11, probably 10 or 11 bags of sunflower seeds?
$7 a piece.
$7 a piece. He did get some like copy paper, some like batteries, an S-hook, bags of gum. We got some, you know, salt and pepper, some shrimp. You know, those are about 10 bucks each. And we're starting, hold these for a second. We're starting to try and do keto, which these are also nice to get because they're already cooked. And the fajita meat that we got, that's in the fridge section, already cooked. We got these to kind of snack on. Did you already put the other ones in there? The little... So there. We got 2 of these. One's chocolate. We're going to try to do these for meals. Got some bone broth. Yeah, there got some bone broth. So, not a lot of stuff. How many items was it? Usually it says how many items. Some juice. Some cheese. Some berries for some smoothies. Total items sold 78. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's just thought it was kind of a little life lesson. Bring bags if you're in Walmart. And of course, I knew that the price of groceries in California was going to be higher than some of the other states. But you know what? You got to eat, and it'll keep us out of the truck stop. So we stopped and got some fully cooked beef fajitas. We got some that were in the refrigerated section at Walmart last night. These were some that we had bought in town, where we live before we went out of town. Says, let's see, keep frozen, once thawed, fresh for 5 days after opening. So we have a small limited area in our freezer that's attached to this refrigerator right here. Trying to zoom out and kind of see. So you open it up, and it has the fridge and freezer connected, and you can only store like, you know, a few things in the freezer. So we've been keeping these fajitas in the freezer until we went shopping last night in California, and even though I bought 2 that were for the refrigerated section, I went ahead and thawed these out today so that we could cook these, because I wanted to put some frozen berries that we got into the freezer area. I would have preferred to get just some fresh berries so that I wouldn't have to worry about them having to stay frozen, but that little Walmart that we went to in California was pretty limited with what they had for produce. So just improvise. So I'm going to go ahead and just basically heat these up for about 4 to 6 minutes. They're already fully cooked. And it wasn't really that much more. I think it was like $9.99 or something like that. And this is 24 ounces, so it's like a pound and a half. So it's not bad. I mean, it's a little pricey compared to like if we could get uncooked beef fajitas at home for like $1.99, $2.99 on sale when you find a good deal. But these are already cooked. They're already sliced up. You don't have to worry about the raw meat and stuff in here and having to have a cutting board out while we're driving down the highway, because that's what he's doing. Eating his sunflower seeds. Say hi.
Hello.
Driving down the highway. Oh, look, actually you can see civilization. We've been going through kind of the desert area between California and Arizona, so we're actually getting a little bit closer to where, you know, you have some restaurants. There's a McDonald's and a Wendy's I just saw. I mean, we're on the road, so like for an anniversary or something, I don't mind, you know, going out to eat, but for one, price-wise, it makes more sense, and health-wise, because we can control what's in the ingredients that we're getting. Now, these were already seasoned, but these aren't, you know, covered in like a sauce. A lot of times when you go to restaurants, you're going to find whatever it is you're getting that's covered in a lot of sauces, and we're trying to control what carbs we're putting in our body, trying to do keto. So that means that we can have a lot of meat, you know, a lot of proteins, we can have cheeses, stuff like that. So we bought some lettuce and spinach and some pecans, almonds, some tomatoes and different things. We would have got more vegetables like cucumbers and stuff, but we'll have to wait till we get to another grocery store and stock up on all that stuff. You got to kind of make do with what you have. But again, it's better to get these cooked, and then we have 2 packs of, I went ahead and got the peeled, deveined, tail off shrimp. And the reason I got that is it wasn't really any more expensive for the, you know, the price of the other ones. Like, I don't have to sit there and drain them and, you know, run a colander like under a sink like you would at the house and rinse them and all that. So it's just better to go ahead and get the ones that are ready. I've already thawed them while I was getting these thawed, so that I can just take these out, put these in a bowl to cool off, and then whatever we don't eat now, we'll just go in a freezer bag and go in our fridge. And the same with the shrimp. We have some spinach wraps left. We'll have a combination of either, you know, shrimp or fajita salad or wraps till these are gone, and then move on to the next keto meal. So it's not hard to eat healthy while you're on the road. You just have to kind of be intentional with what you're doing. You have to make sure and not, you know, just buy junk, because if you have junk in your truck, if we have chips, if we have Oreos and stuff like that, guess what? You're going to turn to those before you turn to the healthy stuff you have. If you don't have it and you have healthy choices, then you're going to eat those, and you're not going to be tempted to either get fast food or to buy just junk at the truck stops. A lot of times the food that they will have at just about all the truck stops that don't even have a restaurant in them is going to be pizza, chicken strips, chicken wings. Everything's breaded, everything's covered in sauce. You don't really have a lot of, you know, healthy options. If you do get salads, it's a little bitty salad, and depending on the truck stop, they're all overpriced and not even that fresh. So, like I said, these are just about ready. I don't want to overcook them. I just wanted to, you know, get them where they're good texture, a little bit of crisp, like they would be grilled on the pit. They were already fully cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these off and put them. See, they're cooked. It's not pink. The glare from the coke, and it looks like they're pink, which honestly wouldn't even been bad if they were pink, because we like our meat rare. And this is also a copper pan, so anyway, I'm gonna get this off of here and then get the shrimp going and then get our lunch ready. So this is Bo's lunch. I have just some shrimp in here, beef fajita meat, tomatoes. This is cauli rice, so just cauliflower and cheese. I'm gonna give him a little bit of Tony's if he wants it. And that's one way to eat a healthy, low-carb meal, because the cauli rice is so much better than if he was going to eat a tortilla, like a regular fajita, and it's so much better than if he was going to eat just like regular rice in a burrito bowl. This is the bag right here of the cauli rice. It has total carbs 4 grams. The dietary fiber is 2 grams. So this is actually 2 net carbs. A serving size is about half a cup prepared.
The whole bag.
And this is just rice, cauliflower, and let's see how many ounces. This is 10 ounces in a bag. You just you actually can put the whole bag in the microwave and just steam it. So, like I said, he is definitely gonna get full off of this. And if you even wanted seconds, it wouldn't even be bad because it's all good stuff for him. So that's how you do keto on the road while your husband is driving. He's got his 30-minute coming up, so he's about to pull over and he'll have his lunch ready for him when he's ready for his 30-minute break. And look at this. I mean, look at this view. We're in Arizona and we're heading towards Flagstaff. And what's the weather? What's the temperature? 51 degrees?
About 51 right now.
Yeah, about 51. We've been having some rain. So let me get up of here so I can get my lunch ready. I'm gonna eat mine and just a salad. So I'll show you what I got. So this is my lunch. I have just lettuce spring mix with carrots and cabbage. It's only a little bit of carrots because you don't want to really eat too many on a keto diet, but a little bit, and the pre-mixed salad is fine. Tomatoes, shredded cheese, shrimp, and fajita meat. That's what I'm eating.
Texan steak ranch and bird. Having a lunch date on the way to, where do we go, Indiana?
Yep. Yes, we just stopped by Cadillac Ranch, and it is super windy. The temperature was like 66 degrees, but with the wind chill, super windy, right?
About 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yes, and very dusty.
There's actually a traffic advisory right now to not travel.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
Took a minute, grabbed some lunch real quick, and then we trekked across.
We just went and got some pictures in a wooden rocking chair, a big giant rocking chair here.
A bunch of Christmas stuff here too.
Yeah, they have a bunch of like decorations, and if you look up here, that's where you go if you're gonna do the challenge. They have clocks up there, and you sit at a little table, and you'll do the challenge of, what is it, a 72 ounce? Let's see, it actually says on the cup. Home of the free 72 ounce steak. And so if you eat the 72 ounce steak, what is it, a salad, a roll, and shrimp, I think it is, right? And you have an hour to eat it, but right now the reigning champion, she ate it in 20 minutes. She ate 3 of the 72 ounce steaks.
With all the trimmings.
With all the trimmings, and she's only 127 pound.
125 pound lady.
127, I saw that, yeah.
Well, she was 125 when she weighed.
Oh, they weighed her? Yeah, she looked very full afterwards. Anyway.
She looked like she was an athlete when she, before in the before picture, and then after she looked like she was 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
But she ate 13 and a half pounds of steak.
That's a lot of meat.
So she did look like she was pregnant.
Yeah. So there wasn't very much of a wait. About 20-minute waits. We had time to walk around and look at stuff, go in the gift shop and stuff. And what's kind of cool about the way they sit people here.
They had a real live rattlesnake in there too.
Yeah, they had a real live rattlesnake. We got a picture of that. And the cool thing about the way they sit people at these larger tables is there's only 2 of us, but they just put you together with other people. It's kind of like, reminds me of hibachi, right? When we go eat hibachi, right, babe?
All right, I gotta ask, what is that? Wow.
Go to the side too. 12 bucks. 12 bucks. Pretty cheap, I thought.
More than that at a game.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, for one at a football game. Yeah.
Hey, I'm recording you. So before you got
Sorry, squirrel moment.
Yeah, you had a squirrel moment. But anyway, before that, I was gonna say, well, what's really cool is the way they do things. It's kind of like, it reminds me of hibachi, because they have these big tables and they'll just put different.
We don't know who the people are sitting to my right, her left.
Yeah.
They were already seated here with their entire party, and then they sat us down at the other end of the large table.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. You know, and you can tell the table in front of us is the same way. There's
a divider with them.
Yeah. So anyways, it reminds me of hibachi.
I'm hungry.
Yes. What did we get?
So far we started with a salmon mozzarella stick sampler.
Yeah, and all that's left is a jalapeno. And we had some really good rolls. So this is the face of someone who has eaten at 2 TA truck stop restaurants in the same day, but in different cities. 2 meals. The way it happened is what?
What?
We passed by this TA.
Yeah.
Went to another TA. Hold on. Roughly about what, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Waited all day yesterday. Couldn't.
All day yesterday.
Well, no, it's ironic.
We got there last night, and then we woke up this morning.
No, we waited all day today.
We waited till about 4 o'clock local time.
You realize it's backwards, right? We waited over there, and there was a truck that was on the shop, and it stopped everybody from getting oil changes because they needed a part. So then we found out we could come here and get the oil change. So we come here and we get the oil change, and then they finish, and they're like, "Oh, you need a part." So now they're having to go to the place where we were just at to get the part to finish doing oil change one day later. So we started out this morning. We slept in because we stayed up late and slept in, right? And what do? We were like, "Oh, let's get some food," because we're gonna wait on them. And then after we finish eating, we're like, "Why are we waiting? We've already waited all last night."
So we started calling around to other TAs. And I checked the one in Whitewood, I think it was.
We're in Indiana, right?
Indiana, and they didn't have any appointments till tomorrow morning. And then I called down to the one in Brazil where we are now, and
They could get us
empty bay and we could come right in. So we came right over and they got us right in, and then they realized they didn't have the fuel filter that they needed. And I was like, man,
fuel filter.
I would have been, man, it would have been
Is it
nice.
a fuel filter? I thought it was
a fuel filter.
I thought it was
I mean, man, it would have been nice if they knew they didn't need the fuel filter.
We could have brought it with
We
us.
could have
Yeah.
brought it with us.
Yeah. So now we're waiting on that, and so it got late. And if we would have came earlier in the day, we could have probably walked around somewhere, because nothing's within 20-30 minutes distance. So we were like, okay, we'll come in here and eat. So we ate lunch at the other one. We ate dinner here. Anyway, I just thought it was ironic that we could have brought the part with us. We would have known.
I know.
So, and I was gonna actually feed you in the truck today, but then you were like, let's just get some lunch, and then I was gonna feed you in the truck again. Yeah. So
Can't do that
let's
tomorrow.
go see if it's ready.